Hi nerds, and welcome to another episode of NerdRage Reviews. Today we are looking at Mankind Divided. This is the sequel to the first game that was out on the 360, Deus Ex Machina. Now, this is actually set 2 years after the first game, so if you haven't played the first game, I do suggest that you play it. As you can see, they have had a massive graphics overhaul. Everything is just so incredibly detailed. I just can't even right now. That's how beautiful this is. There is actually extra things now. So you've got little extras that you can find by downloading a companion app, which you use to scan these little triangular symbols that appear at random points in the game and in tricky little corners. So it's a good idea to go exploring, go do pretty much as much as you can, so that you can get everything, because you can see quite a lot. And they actually have a new game mode, Breach. Breach is where you actually play a hacker, and everything, like all the money that you earn through Breach, actually does continue in the main game. So you can actually be pretty damn rich in the game if you just keep playing Breach, which is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a new game. Now you can change your controllers depending on what you're used to. So if you have actually played Human Revolution, which was the first one, sorry, it wasn't Mankind, Deus Ex Machina, I don't know what I was thinking there. If you have played Human Revolution, then you can keep the controls the same, especially if you've just finished playing it. Or you can try out the new one. There's the standard control system, or there is the Breach system, which is, if you've played Breach a lot, you can carry on using the same type of controls. We can just do that. Now, we're not going to watch the recap video, because I don't really want to spoil things. So the moment I get a chance to skip, I will be skipping. There we go. Right, I normally choose non-lethal because I like to be sneaky, but I'm going to go lethal on this one just to give you guys a bit of an idea.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this. So watch you. What about?
I'm just going to skip all of this. Revolver.
Keep it. There is.
Alrighty. So I'm just going to show you just the kind of things you can do. Now the reason I'm doing this, like showing you this bit, is because at the beginning of the game, this is when you get the most use out of a lot of the ordnance. So it'll give you a great idea of the kind of things that you can work towards when you do actually play this game. Right.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
So, as you can see, the controls are very, very similar to the original. It's very simple to get around. It is literally everything is in front of you. There's no, again, there is no having to do complex combinations and so on. It's all very, very simple. The only qualm I do actually have with the Deus Ex games is they can be quite short. So if you want to get the most out of them, you have to do as much as you can, all the side quests, everything. And that can actually be quite difficult, especially when you don't quite know where all the side quests are.
Oh, fuck.
They do.
The Gen have got a few Jennies.
They do actually point out a lot of them,
Should enjoy it, McCready.
so it won't be too difficult to find
Just
out.
remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
But as you can see, it is just absolutely classic how they've kept to what they originally used to do with the Deus Ex games. Oh yeah, I know. So it's pretty simple how you get your wheels up. What don't I have that? I don't have that. I'm just gonna But if you haven't played games like this before, this does actually cater very well to new gamers. Yeah, there is a reason why I'm staying on the because if you don't, you get electrified. So, as with the previous Deus Ex games, especially Human Revolution, you can either, if you've got the code, you can use the code. If not, you can try and hack it. Now, it's actually more beneficial to just hack away, even if you've got the code, hack it anyway, because there are ways of getting items and different information. Especially when you go after directories and so on and so forth. So, this is what we're going to do.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's not too difficult to hack. You've got plenty of time to do things. Now, what I used to do
Access
on
granted.
Human Revolution is I would actually hack all the nodes, which meant that they couldn't actually follow you, so you can just stay and carry on hacking. Alrighty, so it is very simple. The tutorials automatically activate for you when you haven't done. Like when you go through this part. And then I am going to take him down with a kill. So there you go. You know, it is very simple. It takes you through a dry run of what you have to do first. And then it even gives you guides on helping you perform better with certain things that you've got to do for that. And so there it is. Here you go. Garcia. Oh. I keep forgetting that. I'm too used to playing another game. I've been playing Skyrim recently, guys, which is why I'm used to the Skyrim controls. Sorry. And there you go. Sorry, I was just getting a tutorial. So this now gives us a chance to actually do what we've just done a dry run of. we're gonna do. Oh. And boom, there we go, nicely done. Pick up the pistol. Take some rounds. Some painkillers. It's always good to check every little nook and cranny, especially in games like this, because you never know what you're going to find. So just this there. There you go. Found a credit chip. Didn't even realise that was up there.
هذيك الأسلحة ها
You can even do multiple takedowns like this. So there are various different ways that you can go about this game. Whenever you are given the choice of one way, there's always another way that you can go. And that is the beauty of Deus Ex. There's always another way to go. There's always a different way that you can do this. Alrighty.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There we go, we can actually. Take all the nodes.
Access granted.
And boom. So, finding areas to go into and
Jensen,
finding
Mac,
areas
listen
at
up.
is always
Doppler
a
shows
good
that
idea.
sandstorm's
You
moving
never
in
know what you're going to
fast.
find.
It's big and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our
Very,
side.
very useful
Copy that.
things.
Solid copy.
There's nothing more useful than moolah. Just got to get close enough to these logs to actually break them. There we go. Yeah, that's right, that was a throwable being case. The whole point of that is to act as like a distraction. And... whee! Oh, that's the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Didn't need to press that. So here you go. Stealth opportunities. This is what I was talking about. There's always another way.
الموضوع شكلها هتطول لازم نخلص بسرعة.
So it's very simple to use, which is great because a lot of games like this they aren't that easy. You've really got to be sneaky with everything that you do, and in this case you can choose to be sneaky or you can choose to just go in and absolutely blitz it. I always choose the sneaky route because it is a lot easier to handle the situation. Now, the storyline behind the Deus Ex series is actually incredibly deep. There's a lot to it, and it kind of also can be related to a lot of things that are going on today.
Slower than expected. It's like someone's
You've
still a
got
fucking
two
cemetery
parties,
down here.
basically. You have augmented
When the shit hit
people
the
and
fan
you
in
have
27,
non-augmented
the rush must
people.
have been for the stairs.
And due to the events of the
Corpses
first
everywhere.
game, the augments have been, or the augmented people have been segregated. So it's basically centered around how you deal
But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars.
with the current situation and the current events.
No, there's nothing here.
نخلص الحوار ده قبل ما الريح ده يجي علينا. نعم؟ كلمني؟ الموضوع شكلها هتطول لازم نخلص بسرعة.
Another cool thing about the about Deus Ex is he has different augments this time. They've upgraded his body a bit.
Jensen,
So if
what's your
you're
Working my way through the penthouses.
remember to keep an eye
if
out
you've
for the
done
Jinx
if you played
communications
Human
booster.
Revolution
If you
before,
can
then you'd
disable
know that
Roger
some of
that.
the augments, or you'd know some of the augments he's got. Now he has different ones. We go into his augment. So it's pretty simple. Have to look through his augmentation. It's a lot easier to map this time. Like in Human Revolution, it was absolutely horrendous. Now we have what's called salvage and crafting. You can craft stuff in this one, which basically means rather than having to find everything, you can actually craft your Typhoon ammo, your bio cells, you can craft mines, everything. Your objectives are really easy to find, really easy to look through. The map is incredibly easy to understand with its different levels. Whatever's highlighted in red or white is the floor that you have selected. If it's red, it means it's a hostile area, basically. Information on everything that you've picked up, so history, any emails, any pocket secretaries, books, story items, or even breach software, you can go through there. And you even have guides that will give you extra help on how to do some of the things such as takedowns and weapon management. So they've really actually thought about a lot of early gameplay and how the player is going to interact with their surroundings and their character on their playthrough, basically. So it gives you a very easy way of learning the game very quickly before you have to start over. Because unfortunately you do. After this mission, he loses basically all his all of his augmentations. Now, as you can see, you can earn practice points, you can find practice packs, and there is also, for 79p, there is an app called Deus Ex Go. With that app, you can actually earn extra practice packs, which allow you to further increase just how you do with your augmentations. I normally play a stealth hacker class, but that's just me. I do also put in quite a bit to my speech and so on and so forth, so it allows me to manipulate conversations and so on. So I hope you really enjoyed having a look at Deus Ex. I really do hope you guys can get into it just like I've been able to get into it.
There is someone here! The apartment!
Let's do that.
At angles.
Yeah, I'm a rubbish shot, by the way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Deus Ex, and I really hope you you do get into it, like I said. So, just a quick word on next week. Next week, I'm going to be looking at Doom, the remake. It is actually a remake, so we're going to be looking at that on Tuesday. Thank you guys for popping by and having a look. And I will see you all Tuesday. Bye for now.